BLA. Welcome to Los Angeles State Technical College Architecture and Environmental Design Program. Marcela Oliva, professor, and I welcome you today. How do we create the workforce for smart, resilient, regenerative, and ecological civilizations? An amazing program for the new workforce and the new economy needs. We create map thinkers, problem solvers, and system makers for natural environments. That all these skills can transfer to multiple fields. Jobs in multiple locations, urban planning, architecture, engineering, offices, and so on, in addition to nonprofit organizations, product manufacturers, government agencies, and innovative companies. You must also remember that the life cycle of a building, the life cycle of a city, goes from plan, design, construction, furniture and equipment, operation and assessment, and requires people to know all these different skills to operate in multiple agencies, including what is called the federal enterprise architecture. So what we have done, we have integrated the federal enterprise architecture with the life cycle of a building. You can watch a very important movie I generated for the Los Angeles Community College Sustainable Building Program called the Biomodel Mechanism, and you can see how it is important as architects that we participate during the entire system and the entire life cycle of a building and a city. It's a lot to digest, so what I recommend is that you watch these videos multiple times during the course and during Given all these variables and all these challenges, LATTC Architecture and Environmental Design Program had to readjust, rethink, and focus our program. And we did it by doing a bold program, creative courses, innovative structure, unique system, and a As I mentioned to you, we utilize very high-end tools to visualize a current tiny home that we are developing. This way, our community members and multiple stakeholders can visualize and understand um, the product, the building, or the city that they will be enjoying, maintaining, and operating. The program is state approved and we've been 4 times presented at the State Sustainability Forum. We've been awarded first place at international competitions for innovation, and we have accomplished 100% transfer and 100% job placement. We're also recognized, and this is very important, as a national model for the United Negro College Fund as a role model for urban education. And creativity is very important. When you take our program, a new door opens with multiple opportunities. Courses are standalone, they have no prerequisites, they're not sequential, you can take them in any order, and they are competency based, meaning that they're very personalized. What is very important is that you do design your life so you can give us 9 to 10 hours per week per course. 2 hours lecture, conversations, 2 hours laboratory, and 4 hours of homework that you can do in our lab. This, for example, our client was Black Lives Matter. Our student designed a logo for them. So as I said, we are very innovative with our designs. This was done in our 3D studio class. So as you are seeing, we have real clients, including our own campus, council members office, Lamar Park, tiny homes, vertical urban farming, metro, so on and so on. So that's one thing. We bring meaning and purpose to our courses. The course content comes from our community needs. We have our students industry certified with geospatial tools with CAD, BIM, GIS, and 3D printing. And our third very important part of our structure is that we use nature as our teacher. We call it biodesign, biomimicry, and unimimicry. We learn from the universe, we learn from nature for science, art, math, chemistry, geometry, physics, and music, all inspired by nature, and that's what affects our design. We have 4 courses for construction documents. These are the drawings to be used to build a project. We have 4 courses for digital tools, very software driven. And we have 4 courses, drawings to be used for design, conceptualization, and organization. And then we have 4 courses for contextualizing materials, building systems, and all the different considerations that you need to take when you are designing a product, a building, and a city. Urban interventions that this community, 1 mile radius, 5 mile radius, require for it to quickly succeed and become resilient. How do we do this? We started EncounterLA.com. Now we have Encounter LA Detroit, Encounter LA Chicago, and they're borrowing this concept that we connect the outside world to the inside studio by bringing projects that our community needs. So this is our community advisor, our architectural advisory group. It is interdisciplinary, interagency. We have large architectural firms like SOM, Gensler, AECOM, and others that come regularly and they participate in our meetings the first Thursday of each month, our studio at 2:30. This is how we bring real projects into our curriculum. How do we do this? We have to allow creativity and discovery. We have to facilitate personal growth, and we need to accept personalized education through competency-based education. We know that our students come with different skills, experiences, and educational background. Many times, especially in Los Angeles, we have architects, engineers, and professionals that come from all over the world, and we have them sitting next to many untapped talent in our communities. And on the left, we have outcomes, goals, and objectives. As I mentioned to you, our program is actually state certified. So we have very rigorous pathways, objectives, and requirements that we need to satisfy. So how do we do that? How do we have students coming with different backgrounds, and how do we educational backgrounds, and now how do we make sure that they comply with our goals and our objectives? So as you guys know, if the lesson plan is too simple, the student will be bored. If the assignment is too complicated and the student doesn't have a lot of experiences, the student will be frustrated. Education does not happen for either one. We need to find a right balance and the right proportion where your skill and your experience can match the outcome and the goal. So our lesson plan has embedded this technology and this artificial adaptation of the lesson plan to adjust to your skill and your experience. The most important here is that you give us the time and you design your life that you give us 9 hours per course total. And then we guarantee you great success, great creativity, great discovery, and projects that make a better. We want you to create an email at Gmail that is just for us, LATTC, with your last name, first name, and you can wind back this video later on and pay attention and what are the standards for submitting your work. I told you, given all these challenges, we created a bold program, creative courses, innovative structure, unique system, and a sustainable. We have beautiful facilities, and you're going to be very nurtured, and you're going to grow tremendously. I promise you. Personal site where we populate our syllabus. We also publish our School of Thought. I really encourage you to come back to this website, Google LATTC Architecture Google Sites, and you can find a lot of resources and all our syllabus at your disposal. Architecture is a system of order that follows nature patterns and universal order. Architecture is a synergetic environment and a social mechanism that empowers the community. Welcome. Contact me if you have any question. BLA. Welcome to Los Angeles Trade Technical College, Architecture and Environmental Design Program. Goodbye.